los terroristas.
Wow.
Oh, so pretty.
$3,000 burnt to ashes in minutes.
Soy un calvo.
I remember the stillness when the news reached Vengerberg, the
What
palace,
the
the
fuck?
streets,
Soy un
houses,
calvo.
the entire capital cloaked in silence.
The cries were here, every last man. I was somewhere beyond that hill, in the middle of the massacre.
What is your intention, Saskia?
I intend to stop Eden from being sold.
We cannot afford a war with Henselt. We must parley.
Leave issues of war to me, Prince. Concentrate on King Henselt. Yarpin Zigrin claims he's short-tempered. Provoke him to strike, and we'll negotiate once the battle's won.
Like no virgin.
I still cannot fathom why the nobles
She invited.
Spit on the nobles, Prince.
Que les den.
They've meant nothing since the day my peasant force scattered them on the Dyffny.
By the good deity Creve, my lord.
Mira cómo
The
mueve la
girl is a
cadera.
demon incarnate.
Firstly, the girl has a name. Secondly, she's the best commander I have.
Ah, el
All others have
comandante.
betrayed me.
She's a monster. Creve spoke to me in a dream. I saw a snake-like she-demon devour your heritage.
Silence, all can. We near the meeting place.
¿Te imaginas que son sueños premonitorios? ¿Premonitorio? Sí, ¿no? Sí, es así. Sería hiper mega épico.
We shall sign everything, Your Majesty.
Preludio de la guerra.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I invite you to join us.
Ajá, entonces este calvo es el hijo del que mataron al principio, el Demavend, de que el Leto mató al principio, que se ve en la cinemática. Interesante.
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Ferret did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Fellet to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Ferret, now Stennis is here.
Hostia. A tomar por culo.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
Hombre, pues te digo que te las vas a pasar los tratados por el forro de los cojones.
In attacking Edern, you would break the provisions of the Peace of Sintra. All the northern kingdoms will be obliged to support me.
None will stand with you.
Radovid of Redania, the Dukes of the South.
You dream, boy. They're not to be counted on. And the treaty, I piss on it as do they. You are alone.
Y ya
Not
está.
entirely.
I'll stay out of this, Saskia.
Well, well, she has a voice. Saskia, the Dragon Slayer. You're much prettier than they claim. You'll need to throw in the last two. Peasants should work the fields, not rebel and burn down the estates of their masters. It's to your advantage to give her up.
I'll not
No
allow
creo,
it. This land is under my protection. If no one else has the courage to stand up to you, I will. Listen well, King. You have 1 hour to quit Upper Eden with your forces. If you fail to do so, it's war. If but one Cadweni soldier remains on this land 1 minute past the deadline, it's war. You will instruct your heralds to proclaim around and about that you apologize to the people of Eden for this shameful incursion. Otherwise, it's war.
You've got balls, woman. My soldiers would call me a coward. Or a madman. I am hensilt of Ad Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even a dragon slayer. That apart, you're a pretty fetching lass. I want this land. I want its gold. And I want you, dragon slayer. Grab them!
Hostia, que se lía. Ah, ¿quién me ha dado? No sé qué he hecho, en realidad no he hecho nada. Creo que le he pegado a la Shiela. ¡Hala! Por gilipollas.
Stop! Stop in the name of Creve, Freyr and Militale!
¡Hala! Se va a liar, ¿verdad? Venga ya, qué dramático. Y no le he hecho nada. Media hora agarrándose la cara para nada. No tiene ni un rasguño el cabrón.
Hey! By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits!
What the fuck?
Geralt of Rivia! And of the best company to boot!
Yarpin Zigrin!
Todos se conocen y Gerardo tiene que estar como... Ay, bueno, güey, a mí
It's
que me...
been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Y a mí que me dice, ¿me quieres ver la cara?
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. Well, we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong.
No sé...
The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Lel. No sé, es que esa piedra despertó algo, ¿no?
Come, Geralt.
Sí. Dejárselo a los mayores. Porque este tiene dos hechiceros de su lado. Eso es un poco... ¿no? Eso está un poco mal, ¿no? ¡Hola! Nigromancia, como nos faltaba. No sé si con esto puedo usar Irden. Juraría que sí, ¿no? Parece que funciona. Hay que proteger al pene. Yo. No sé si está funcionando, pero bueno. Voy a probar con Inni. Nah, funciona mejor, Inni. A todo esto, ¿el Penny? ¿Dónde está? ¿El Penisu? ¿Dónde está? ¡Que lo están matando! What the fuck? Ahorita no puedo, está difícil. Y yo, a la espalda. Vale. Estos deben dar muchas cositas. Estos deben dar muchas cositas de recompensa. A ver si me dejan cogerla. Nada, son muchos, ¿verdad? No vamos a poder, ¿verdad? What the fuck? Hewitt explotó. Claro, gilipollas, ¿para qué llevas una armadura de oro?
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Yorvith, you've got some explaining to do. My elders, blood, wraiths. Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Margie, help me!
Espera.
Damn it.
Que no veo. Yo creo que si salgo me muero, Que es como en The Witcher 3, como en aquellas ruinas élficas, que si salgo me muero terrible. Vamos, Penisu. Kawaii, Penisu. ¡Venga ya! ¡Son muchos! ¡Me van a matar! ¡Ah! Me rederribó. No, hombre, esto está complejo. Siga el búho. Pero es que el búho no se menea. Ah, espera. A ver. ¿Dónde está el tuerto? Oh, vale, ya. ¿Dónde está este hombre, tío? ¿Pero tú de dónde vienes? No comprendo a este hombre. Se supone que tiene que ayudarme y no me ayuda. Vamos, flipa. Kawaii chicken.
Wonder how many more.
Espera, que es que no me van a dejar esta gente, ¿verdad? Pero cabrón, haz algo, es que no haces nada. Vale, ¿por qué se ha liado aquí la de la... Porque estábamos tan tranquilos, estábamos negociando y de pronto... salió todo esto. ¡Hola! ¡Otra vez! Vale, yo voy a... Mientras tú, tuerto, te ocupas de esta gente, yo me ocupo de las apariciones, ¿vale? Porque parece que le están haciendo algo al buito. Y no me gusta. Veamos. Aquí. Vale, perfecto. Uy. Uy. La bueación, güey. Vale, parece que... Sí, sí, tú delante, pero... Uy, inútil eres, compañero. Vale, vamos por aquí. Pipa. Pipa. Ah. Otro grandote. Vale, tuerto aquí. Vení, quítate. Dios, tengo al grandote detrás mía y no me está gustando nada. Vale, quedaba otra aparición, supongo. Vale, aquí está. ¿Y el tuerto, tío? No tengo ni puta idea dónde está, que aparece y desaparece. Ah, ahí está. ¡Corre, pequeño tuerto! Vale. Sí, vosotros a lo vuestro, que apenas tenemos prisa. Daniel sí, sí, pa. Por eso de que hay malditos zombies detrás nuestro y tal. ¡Ya me llevo! ¡Vamos! 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 ¡Ah! 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 ¡Uf! ¡Ah! ¡Ah! Vale, perfecto. ¡Qué mal rollo! ¡Hala!
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a kingslayer who kidnapped Triss
Hombre,
Miracle.
estaría mejor si no estuvieras aquí, pero...
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpin. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths.
Entiendo.
I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
LOL.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your ass.
Thanks. I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alcon's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
Ok. Oh, ok. 500 puntitos. Vale. No puedo salir. Así que... Me imagino que tendré que ir a esa reunioncita cuanto antes, pero... Voy a darme un voltio antes por aquí. Por si... Por si encuentro cositas como esta. Que siempre vienen bien. Y de paso, pues no sé, veo un poco la city. ¿Puedo saltar? No. En realidad es una... Es una ciudad, quiero decir, es una ciudad enana estándar. Es que quiero quitar esto. No puedo, porque ahí hay una... Bueno. Espera, a ver. Me salió la opción de apagar. Ah, sí, esto era de la luz. Una ciudad minera. Tiene sentido.
So, you thought it over? I'm on my way to the recruiting station.
Los enanos hacen mina. Ah, pero es bien bonita. Tienen las casas así como... Oh, qué lindo. Su cascada, sus casitas. No sé, se ve linda. Espero que no... Eso. Me pongo nervioso, pero de verdad que quería esa espada. Quería esa espada élfica. Lo demás no quiero nada. Tampoco quiero coger muchas cosas delante de nadie porque luego se pone la gente nerviosa por alguna insólita razón que desconozco. Solo soy un amable brujero tomando cosas prestadas sin permiso. Vale, no voy a devolver. Vale, imagino que de aquí luego se podrá salir. Vale, ya veo los encantos de Bergen. Hay rocas, colinas, cascadas, enanos. Bastante interesante. But I don't know por dónde ir.
Hello, Witcher.
El castillo de los tres padres, imagino que será monumento nacional. Algo así. ¿O what? Gabinete de crisis. Vale. No, pues imagino que ahora mismo como que no se podrá hacer mucha cosa. Así que voy a buscar a... Voy a buscar a este hombre. Vale. Daño 13-14, pero... Claro que me hace más. 13, 15, no, hombre, este me hace más. No sé, me gustan las espadas élficas, por eso las he cogido. No hay nada en especial. Uy. Vale. ¿Smaug? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. No esperaba encontrarme con eso tan cerca. Así les deben gustar a los enanos, ¿no? Generosa. En todos los sentidos. Vale, de aquí vine. Y al final me terminaré perdiendo porque... No soy una brújula, desde luego, pero... No creo que sea aquí. Sigue Kallen. ¿Pero Kallen se ha ido sin mí? Yo quería turistear. Ah, vale, son como casas en la misma montaña, vaya. Kallen, ¿tú eres Kallen? Hola. Pues no tengo mujer, señor. Vale, creo que tengo que ir al castillo de los 3 padres. 7 padres. 4 padres. 3 padres. Ok. I think... Bien, aquí es.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on.
Joder.
The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
1,500 peasants will come. though you'll get no precise count.
My lords,
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5-1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves.
Oh.
Scoia'tael.
Ya se armó la
I
gozadera.
give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are.
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. But even a shit-coated
Well.
stick can be a weapon.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Se la suda, ¿eh?
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay. You killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Bravo. Hombre, la verdad es que la chavala habla bien. Oh.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
Dios, tío, la hemos liado, ¿eh?
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking. I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Joder, tío, no que se
Do
le
you
llama.
know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
Hombre, claro.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
A ver.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into
Le
her
ha dolido, tío. Le ha dolido que tenga que beber sangre humana. Ay.
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Vale. No le quiero decir esto de momento, porque va a ser mucha información para ella y mejor no.
Where will we find immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The immortelle will help restore them.
No, pues se lo voy a tener que decir.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect.
Times have changed.
As have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
Pero cabrón. Si yo cogí alguna. Creo. O, claro, se las di... Gerardo se las dio a Trishu. Siempre viva Rosa de Joro.
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power.
Vale.
A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right, all right. Let's forget the rings.
An immortelle, a rose
la
of remembrance,
referencia.
royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Ok.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Cállate, duende. En fin, vamos para allá. Gabinete de Crisis. Gabinete de Crisis. No me queda... Ah.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia. And so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. Now, open the gates and get to work.
Vale. Entonces puedo salir acá. Que esto parece un mercadillo. Veamos, tengo que vender algunas cosillas. Pero quiero venderle, señor.
My pensacles intrigue you?
Indeed. I'd like to see them up close.
Let's start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia. Why the surprised face? I heard about you in school. Whether you like it or not, you're a hero of contemporary history, and of the love stories we read beneath our blankets.
You studied at Aretusa?
Yes, though I'm still to finish my potion and fetish internship, which is why I'm here.
And you're doing it under Philippa Eilhart's watchful eye. Any way I can help you?
Help from a hero of our readers? Now that's drawing on sources for real. I'd be grateful. The locals are reluctant to buy magic items, and I really need to pass.
¡Qué lindo! Está linda la chavala. ¡Eh! ¿Te puedes caer? En realidad venía a venderle cosas, pero a ver... lo que lo puedo vender si tengo para cortarme un poco el pelo. Quiero quedarme con esto, que me parece bonito. Botas gastadas, pero ¿cuántas de este corto? Vale, de esto no sé si vender nada porque básicamente pues... No, de esto voy a vender una. De esta puede que 3. Medallón de piedra. Pero pues con los trapos me voy a quedar. ¿De verdad me puedes cambiar pelo? Felicity. No. Quiero llevar el pelo estilo élfico. Balsero. 100 afeitado y coleta. ¿No? No, ni core. A ver. Bueno, son 40. Tampoco... Oh, sí. Oh, sí, me queda tan bien el estilo élfico. Oh, sí, me queda tan jodidamente bien el estilo élfico. Nah, se lo voy a quitar. ¡Oh!
They'd have got me 50 years ago, but it's true what they say.
¿Este es el estilo élfico? No va. ¿Y si voy así por ahí?
2000 años más tarde.
5 talentos. No mames. ¿Qué hago? ¿Los gasto en magia? ¿Los gasto en... ¿Los gasto en esgrima? Quizá. ¿O en entrenamiento? ¿Qué era entrenamiento? Regeneración de energía. Esto me puede venir bien. Juego de pierna. Respuesta. A ver, ¿dónde tengo? A ver, tengo Axia, tengo Juan. Señal de Art. Drenaje. Vale, esta parece que no puedo, que tengo que desbloquear, por ejemplo, esta. Dos de dos, 2 de 2. Nuestros puñales. Generación de energía durante el combate. Y esta es de flecha. Juego de pierna. No. Vale, tengo 3. No. Solo puedo desbloquear estas 3. Contrarrestar los golpes del rival o para hacer qué. Ya no recibo esto. Vale. Vale, ahora sí puedo acceder a esta zona de aquí. Ah, no, solo a esta. Si esta también me viene bien. Vale. Ahora sí puedo acceder a... Vale, esta zona de aquí, atracción fatal. Energía +1. Esto quiero. Esto también quiero. Pero bueno, así está bien. Oso.
I must talk to you, Richard.
¿Tú quién eres? Elias.
I'm Elias.
Elias.
Of Yorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
¿Cómo?
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
A ver si puedo hacerlo.
2000 años más tarde.
Ok, es aquí. Me voy a poner la vieja confiable. Vale. He hecho primero esta misión porque la cosa de crímenes y demás me llama mucho la atención, así que a ver qué onda.
Strange. I smell sulfur.
Azufre. De los enanos. Vale, básicamente como que murieron no, mueren... ¿Qué? ¿Votos temeria? Como que básicamente lo que mueren son... ¡Ah! ¡Qué pendeja soy! Vale, evitaré coger nada más. Sueño de las catacumbas de los enanos. Madre mía, me voy a meter en un problema diplomático de verga. A ver, ¿dónde está esto? ¿Está entrando a la ciudad? No. ¿Yo dónde estoy? Estoy aquí. Vale, Gerardo. Pero... ¿la misión dónde está? ¡Ah! Vale, a ver si puedo ir por allí. Entonces todo esto está quemado y huele mucho a azufre, según... Hombre, desde luego... Coyatel... Campo de batalla, ¿eh? Estoy... ¡Ah! ¡Yo!